Forgiveness. It's not easy, but it is a powerful practice that releases us from our past. Our resentments, anger, bitterness, and blame, they all keep us imprisoned in the painful feelings. And until we can forgive, we won't move beyond them, and we prevent peace in our own life. If something happened in the past and we still keep mulling over it in the present, we are in bondage. Physically, we may be out of the situation, but mentally and emotionally, we are still there, allowing ourselves to remain in bondage. And we are giving whoever wronged us control. We can't change what happened in the past, but we can change how we feel about those events. Forgiving is something that you do for yourself. When you forgive, you stop holding others responsible for your own emotional experience, and you take the control away from them. They can treat you cruelly, they can talk about you, abuse you, they can even torture you. But when you forgive, it's you who can create your emotional experiences. The longer you blame others or circumstances for these experiences and the way you feel, the longer you will experience them. You step into a position of power when you forgive because you acknowledge that you can't control others, but you can choose a response between emotional pain and the experience of gratitude, appreciation, contentment, and joy. I know this sounds crazy, but it's real. Sometimes we resist forgiving because it means that we're letting the other person off the hook for what they may have done to us. The truth is that when we forgive, the only person we're letting off the hook is ourselves. When we let our hearts stay filled with hatred and anger, we only hurt ourselves. We leave no room in our hearts or our lives for peace, love, and happiness. So what are the steps towards forgiveness? Well, one of the first things is to realize who we are and that we are free. We are free to make our own choices, free to respond however we would like, and we have the freedom to control our emotions. It takes practice, but we really do. It comes from realizing that we are more than our past. What has happened to us does not define us. It is who we choose to be going forward that will determine who we become. The moment we grasp this truth, we no longer want to live in the memories of the past. Practice living in the present. Meditate on the moment. It's where we can exercise our power and freedom of choice. And finally, I will leave you with this. One of the greatest motivational speakers of all times was asked, how many times should we forgive? His response was 7 times 77. I believe he said this for a reason. Like a muscle, forgiveness must be practiced and exercised often. The more you practice forgiveness, the better you will get. Y'all have a great day, okay?